Avengers! Assemble.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. It's the Avengers here, and welcome back for some more Marvel Future Fight content. Today we're taking a look at Ghost Rider at level 70 in ABL and ABX. So let's go ahead and get straight into the build here without further ado. We have Max Uru with a couple Odin's Blessings on him. Max skills up to level 80, of course. Max Universal Type Enhancement at level 6. Stage 12 of Hawkeye iOS set. No artifact just yet. And a 120 proc with max HP and crit damage. We have a legendary uniform on him on the ABX run. We're actually going to already have this to Mythic because we're really close on the bios. Of course, the ABL video was recorded on the day of the update. The ABX video was recorded just today. So it's been a gap. So I had time to play with him and upgrade him since the ABL video. So we're going to turn the graphics low here and get straight on into it. Of course, we're starting with the ABL today and then moving on to ABX in the second run. So we're going to go ahead and run here Ghost Panther lead, Ghost Rider, and then Thanos, because that's the only other character really that will do anything for him at all on the Universal Mail Day for ABL. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how he does. Let's get straight on into it. So don't judge my rotation or anything. This is my first day of playing him on the ABL part. On the ABX part, you can go ahead and judge me all you want on my rotation because I had time to play with him. But here's my very first time playing him, and of course it's with a 120 proc, which is obviously the same as the World Boss Legend video. All right, here we go. We're going to dodge him, grab our Odin's Might, and then go ahead and pop another regular rotation as soon as he jumps back into the center here. And honestly, I'm just curious to see what sort of score we can get with him. We're going to switch to Thanos here to get rid of the attack here, and then thankfully be able to switch right back on over to Ghost Rider. I'm very interested to see what he's going to do at level 80. Honestly, that's where all these characters are really tested at. But these level 70 videos also matter because you got to know a basis. You know, you got to see the score at level 70 and then compare it to level 80 and go, okay, how much better did this character get from level 70 to 80? Because usually it's a pretty big gap. Now, from level 80 to tier 4, it's not the biggest gap, but there is a gap obviously there too. It depends on the characters, really for any of these jumps. But I feel like level 70 to 80 is kind of consistent with most characters where it makes them a lot better. There's only a few that it doesn't. So we went ahead and got the Odin's Might, and with that rotation, we got 300,000 damage, which was nice, or 300,000 points, sorry. It was a really nice getting point score there from the Odin's Might. That thing helped us a lot. Now we're at 1 million in ABL. So yeah, this doesn't seem great, but it is level 70 with the 120 proc, so take it like, you know, with a grain of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and pop another regular rotation here and then pop the tier 3 with it. So it's actually a tier 3 rotation, not a regular rotation, my bad. He dodges the end of it, but receives most of it, so it's all right. We're going to have to switch over to Thanos here. I tried squeezing in a regular rotation. I did, and I unfortunately paid the price. Even though his force skill did go off, and I think he actually should have canceled him, we unfortunately lost a little bit of damage there trying to sneak that in. So it's unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. It happens. Our score probably would have been a little bit better here in this run, but it's okay. All right, we're going to go ahead, pop the 3, 5, 4, of course, with the 1 and 2 at the beginning, and then go ahead and let him do his thing. We're going to go ahead and grab this Odin's Might as soon as our rotation's ready. It is now. I'm going to go ahead and pop it off. I accidentally missed the force skill, so I popped it right at the end. So yeah, that was a little unfortunate. I'm telling you guys, I know it looks bad. Just wait for the ABX video. It's a little better. And of course, it's probably weird for you guys seeing the World Boss Legend video and seeing a great rotation and then now this. And yeah, okay, it happens, all right? It happens. But yeah, we're going to end up with a score here of about 1.4, almost 1.5 million in ABL. So yeah, pretty nice stuff here from Ghost Rider, and we're going to have to wait and see how it looks at level 80. But yeah, it was pretty nice there. It was, of course, on a shock day, just so you know. But now let's get into the ABX run. All right, so now we're here with the ABX review. We're going to be running, again, Ghost Panther lead and then Shuri support because I have a brilliant insight on her. So she's going to give him a lot more damage towards enemy boss types. We're going to switch over to Ghost Rider, turn off autoplay, of course. We're going to go ahead and pop off a regular rotation here that gets us 800,000 points there, which is actually really nice of a score. I'm still messing around with the tier 3 a little bit. I pop it after the regular rotation. Kind of rush the 5 and 4 into the tier 3. Let me know if that's the right rotation or not. It's what I'm using, but it's been decent. Obviously, with a proc, it's hard, and that's why I can't wait to put a mini rage on him in the next video. We just had to run the 120 proc for now until we could accumulate a couple more obelisks to try and roll him a mini rage. So we're at 3.5 million and about to hit the 1 minute mark. So it's actually a pretty good run so far. He hasn't interrupted us just yet. And we made our first mistake there with a rotation of 3-4-5 instead of 3-5-4. But other than that, it's going pretty smooth. We're having our first skin hardening here. And a minute in, we're at 4.2 million score in ABX. So that's pretty good. So that puts you on pace for a good like 12 million score. But of course, doesn't always work out that way because of all the interruptions and sort of mistakes that can happen. Doesn't always work out. So we tried popping the 1 and 2 before the 3, 5, 6, but it does make you proc really early. So it doesn't work out. With the mini rage, I think that rotation will work just fine. But towards the end of the run here, we go ahead and stop popping the 1 and 2 because we realized that it's making us proc way too early. So that could have affected our score by a little bit. By how much, I'm not sure exactly, but I do know by a decent amount that definitely affected our score. But it's okay. So we're about to hit the 2 minute mark, and we're getting really close to 8 million here. We're going to have another skin hardening here that we just have to destroy. It was really close. Almost didn't do it, but we thankfully pulled it off just in time. So now a minute left, and we're at 7.9 million. So here I'm just trying to get as close to 10 million as I can, if not 10 million, which would be an awesome score to go ahead and obtain here with today's run. So we're going to pop another rotation here. Working out pretty well. I love the roar animation on him. It's so awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run away. Pop 1 and 2, 3, 5, 4. And then so right here, we accidentally popped the 3, 4, 5 instead. But we just kind of rushed it into tier 3. And unfortunately, he completely dodged the tier 3. And we had to wait for our rotation to come back just to pop the 3, 5, 4 again. And this is where I stopped popping the 1 and 2. Because I noticed that the proc was going off way too often. And not staying consistent with our regular rotation and tier 3. Because see here now it's there for pretty much almost the entire tier 3 except for the very end. So it's a lot more consistent. But it's a little too late because now we only have 10 seconds left. And we're honestly just trying to hit that 10 million mark. We were getting really, really close. Popped the regular rotation. Didn't quite get this there. And we end off with 9.3, almost 9.4 million score in ABX. With, again, Ghost Panther lead, level 70 Ghost Rider, Shuri supports, and 120 obelisk. And, of course, that was on Paralysis Day here, and there is our 9.3 score. So, yeah, that'll do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, there's Ghost Rider. Let's go ahead and turn up the graphics to high. We're going to go ahead and do his G-Bar level 70 to level 80 tomorrow, so stay tuned for that video. But that'll do it for today's Ghost Rider videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. And, you know, if you did, as always, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. It'd really help me out. We'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace.